Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a tarot reading. Another great one we do, and we are looking at the neophyte. And this woman here is meditating, looking in the mirror, and we can tell he has a candle here and this lamp here with this kind of urn, like an urn, something's burning. This is study. It's a number 7, it's a 16. So somebody understands something, or they were in contemplation, introspection, right? That's the only way to really understand if you're confused, of course, is to, practice silence, right? Contemplation, basically. But we also have this eagle here. I think it's an eagle. This is rise above, right? Problems through self-studies. This is introspection. It is. And we have the cave retreat. See, this is the same theme here. And here is the bear, and he's in the cave, right? And he's supposed to be in hibernation. I feel like he's coming out, yeah. And we also have Athame, the commander of power. So here's the sword and the swirl. So, this is about somebody who takes power, their own personal power or their life into their hands after coming to a very important time in their life where they understand themselves or what they've done. And they've been in retreat. They have. And let's see what these cards have to say for Capricorn, please. And we have shadow treasures. That is a trip because that was in Sagittarius's reading. And we have understanding. You see, that's what I was saying. There's an understanding here. And she is here in this beautiful, magical forest. And, the sun is shining here. It does look like a sun. And then we have these faces here. She's hooded, and these faces are here like past lives. Yeah, there's a whole bunch here. Understanding. Somebody understands themselves through this contemplation. And the Shadow Treasures card really kind of talks about going through really hard times because somebody was in their shadow self. Like they were really, they didn't have the light. They were kind of in their darker selves, and they weren't illuminated. They weren't wise. They weren't trusting their intuition. And so something most likely happens here, and somebody does the shadow work, and when they are done, they realize all the treasures they have within them. So this could be about fear. It could be about manipulation. It can be about just kind of self-ignorance, kind of, yes. I think this is your person, Capricorn. But it's like, well, know thyself is the most important thing. I feel like Socrates said that. Or it could have been Marcus Aurelius. I don't remember. But, and so, and this can also be about somebody who kind of goes through something really hard. And when they do, they go, well, I would never wish that to not have happened. That was the best thing that happened to me, because now I really see the powers that I have, the qualities I have, the abilities I have, the talents that I have as well. This can also be about understanding that you're in love with somebody here. Yeah, but you couldn't see it because you were in your arrogant or, lower self. It can definitely be about that. Let's get another card. And now we have the card of strength. Yeah, so this is self-mastery. And it always comes with understanding, personal understanding, right? Yeah, not understanding, how to play the stock market or, no, not like that. And this can always be about two people because the understanding card is a number 2. We have a couple 3s here. This is manifestation. It is. And, yeah, so let's see what else we have, Capricorn. I hope you guys are all well. Let's go ahead and use another deck here for you guys. And the bottom of the deck is the Magician. So this is about manifesting, and I just said that. We have 2 3s. 21 is a 3. Strength card is a 3. Let's see what we got for Capricorn. We start with the 9 of Swords. Somebody's worried. They could have been worried. They could be worried about their shadow side. But they've worked on it, right? They're in the light. So they could be, maybe worried that, well, how can I undo that? Or how can I, redeem myself? Maybe in front of you, Capricorn, it could be. Because I feel like somebody has a major understanding that all they want is to return to you or be with you. It doesn't have to be returned. We have King of Cups And we have the Knight of Swords. Maybe somebody has cut you out. Somebody could be cutting somebody else out here, or cutting something out. Could be cutting out their shadow side, right? Which is accepting all the mistakes you made. And it's not just accepting the mistakes you made, it's knowing why you made them and rising above. It's not about, okay, I know I did that. Well, okay, I'm sorry. And then, no. And, right, you never learn really, or you don't grow. You grow when you really accept it and you say, I'm moving into a new me, right? I've changed, I've grown, and and now I'm doing things quite differently. Queen of Swords, and we have the Death card reversed. If you guys want to get a psychic reading, a tarot reading, a past life reading, you check out the description box below. Each of them is very powerful. And I have different various formats for the psychic reading and the tarot reading, live readings, recorded readings, or both. The past life reading too is, you're choosing the past life. Don't never let somebody tell you, oh, don't do that because the person who's doing it is telling you something. No, you are choosing it. Under your heightened awareness, right? And for the psychic readings, if you don't understand somebody or know somebody, right, you should always get one. You can get one on yourself. I'm also a Canfield life coach, yeah. And the past life readings are to help rid you of past karma that you're carrying in this lifetime. Everybody does. That's what the North Node in your birth chart talks about, right? Yeah, and you are trying to undo it in this life, but a past life reading can really help you undo that. It's really just let go of past karma that is hindering you here. So let's move on here. Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. Check out the description box. So we saw the Magician at the bottom of the deck, and it is here because, right? But we also have the Hanged Man, the Emperor in the reading, and the Death card. There's 4 majors here, and this Two of Wands sits center stage here at this reading. So a choice was made in this reading, and a choice to take action and because somebody realizes after their shadow side is shown, after they receive the light, after they move out of darkness, which can be personal ignorance, right? After they move out of that, Capricorn, they have been illuminated, enlightened, gained insight, all these an epiphany, these type of words. But once they do that, they realize, I feel like they make a choice. Their life changes. This man is changing his life. He is holding these 2 wands, and at the same time, he's holding the globe. He's changing his life, right? He's moving. He's creating a new life for himself somewhere, and it has to do with somebody else. So the understanding card is a number 2. Yeah, it is. And so we start with this worry here. And the concern in this reading, this is your person's worry, is the Emperor reversed. This is somebody who was not taking care of business because they were in their shadow side. The Emperor reversed. Maybe they were controlling, maybe they were super arrogant. That could be showing up with the Emperor reversed, right? Like abuse of power. It could be, and I find it in this reading that somebody was not taking control of their life because they were in their shadow side, right? They've done the shadow work. They could have been arrogant in this reading, though, definitely, right? They could be worried right now because of that, right? King of Cups is the crossing energy here with the Hermit. They could be a Virgo. But this is somebody who's gained major insights, intuitive insight. So now they understand themselves. They understand you, most likely, Capricorn. But they understand what they're doing in this. Somebody could have been hurting somebody else. And, they just kind of didn't realize it. Well, why? Or maybe they didn't even realize they hurt another person. The World card reversed. And Capricorn, there's unfinished business with somebody here. And they are discerning, honestly, a new life with you, or to start this relationship again, or just to have a great relationship with you. This person's holding the globe, as I said. It's a new life. And the Queen of Swords is external. That may be them. Discerning, right? Yeah, thank goodness for discernment, because there's just, right, the opposite of discernment is ignorance, right? Somebody, or being completely naive, right? Yeah. And we have the Ace of Cups with it. This person is wondering if they can have a new beginning in love with you, Capricorn. They do. And next to the Ace of Cups is the Death card reversed. This person is seeing themselves as not wanting this relationship to end, or something they don't want to see you go, Capricorn. They don't. Or they want you to come back, and that's not clear exactly. No, it's not. The Magician in the past showing up with the Empress. Look how beautiful that is. The Empress sits next to the Emperor. A lot of Aries energy here. But, you know, this is, in the past, this is somebody who realized they want to manifest something. Their dreams are going to come true in love with you. That's Venus. She is the Venus card, right? Libra is about relationships and love. And Taurus is about possessions. Yeah, financial stability. But you know, this can be about somebody can offer you comfort here, financial comfort as well. That's a possibility in this reading. That's not really clear, but they could. This person is, you know, showing up as the Magician. They could be powerful. They could. We have the Two of Wands in the environment. We're going to leave it alone. It's beautiful. And the Hangman with the Seven of Pentacles showing up in the hopes and fears. And this is somebody who is wondering here, honestly, about this person's kind of, I feel like something's been surrendered here or let go. I'm pretty sure. But if not, because we have this Knight of Swords, right? You know, facing this King of Cups, like he's cutting love out of his life, or, you know, maybe your person's a water sign. But here the Seven of Pentacles is wondering what's going to happen. You know, what will my, you know, how is this going to turn out? Will it be kind of a good investment or a good decision, right? Yeah. And here's the Seven of Pentacles with the Hangman. Something could have been sacrificed here, but this is also released. Yeah, but also right here, surrendered, is this kind of energy where now that I am awakened, I wonder what will happen now. I wonder, now that I'm wiser, I wonder what will happen with this choice that I've made, and probably change. Somebody could have majorly changed here. But we have the Four of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. That may be you, Capricorn. And in the potential outcome is the Ten of Swords as well. So, you know, somebody may want to marry you here, but this is marry you. This is definitely, they don't want it to end with you. The World card reverse can talk about maybe they were immature in the past. It could have been, because they sure are worried about something here, right? And we saw the shadow treasures. They've worked on their shadow, right? Shadow side. But, you know, something ends here as well. Ten of Swords could have been, like I said, really bad behavior, or something physical may end, like another relationship, something like that. Or, you know, but yeah, this is a great reading, Capricorn. It is. Because somebody is taking control of their life here. We have the Commander of Power, and next to the Shadow Treasures. Yeah, as I said, this is somebody who's done the shadow work, and now they are taking control of their life with a whole new attitude or a whole new perspective, right? And, you know, like when you go, you know, when you go to the psychologist, many of them just say, look, it's really simple. They need to change their perspective. Right? Yeah. I mean, not for everybody, but I'm saying perspective is super important, because how you see things are going to be how they are, isn't it? Yeah, that's how it works out. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me. If you want to get a reading, lots of fun, check out the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me to keep these readings coming. It does. And hit the little bell if you want to be notified of my uploads. Thanks so much, Capricorn.